Hello everyone and welcome to another VASaviation video. Flight inspections or calibration flights are periodic but special flights performed to calibrate, verify and validate the accuracy of the navigational aids used in aviation, such as VORs, NDBs, DMEs, ILSs, and other recent navigation facilities such as GBAS or RNAV. The calibrator aircraft is usually a two-engine turboprop airplane because of their reliability and efficient performances. These airplanes are equipped with dedicated receivers and sensors to collect data from the navigational aids. The validation crew on board is commanded to perform the necessary flying maneuvers in order to complete the inspection and conclude the accuracy of the aid. The technician or engineer on board decodes the received data on the computer and checks everything is within standards. There might be a ground crew as well who receive information from the aircraft and takes necessary measurements from the ground for the correct function of the station. Calibration flights are usually planned 2 months ahead and perfect coordination with air traffic control services is needed. These flights are normally done during night times to avoid major disturbance to the normal operations of an airport or airspace. However, it is inevitable to cause some kind of delay in major airports to allow the calibrator perform his maneuvers. In this video, we will take a look at one of the Australian calibrators working at a major airport as Brisbane International is.
Auscal 4 assigned heading right 280, hold short of the runway.
Heading 280 and hold short, Auscal
4. Auscal 4, runway 19 cleared for takeoff. Auscal 4, contact departures.
Contact departures, Auscal 4. Brisbane departures, Auscal 4.
Aussie 1117, runway 19, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Takeoff, Aussie 1117.
Auscal 4, you're still at the tower, contact departures 128.3. Qantas 650, expect a late clearance, wind 230 degrees, 18 knots.
Qantas 650, roger.
Departures, and will you be able to maintain 2000 visual?
That's perfect, Auscal 4.
Auscal 4, roger. Continue on the heading, maintain 2000 visual.
Continue heading, maintain 2000 visual, Auscal 4.
Right heading 360 visual, and about a minute on that, then I'll bring you south there.
Right heading 360, copy you, Auscal 4.
Auscal 4, turn right heading 180 visual.
Right heading 180, Auscal 4.
Auscal, confirming right heading 180 visual.
Right 180 visual, Auscal 4.
Auscal 4, resume and navigation. Track 4, run Charlie 6, maintain 2000 visual.
Resume navigation, track 4, Charlie 6, maintain 2000 visual, Auscal 4.
Auscal 4, we're established on Charlie 6, confirm we're clear for the run.
Auscal 4, I firm, it was Charlie 6, and you need to do another Charlie 6, is that from the other side?
That's it, yeah, same coming back the other way.
Understood, thanks. Aussie 466 now. Aussie 466, if you've got information on Lima, you're probably aware of it. There's a nav check on 01. Auscal 4, you're cleared for the other Charlie 6 run when you're ready, and report turning onto that.
Cleared for the other Charlie 6, and would you prefer a left or a right hand turn to come back around?
No problem at all. We're just going to hold the departures till you get this next run out of the way.
Roger that, Auscal 4.
Aussie 466, this run should be completed in probably about 3 minutes time, and you can expect to depart once he's clear of your departure path.
Oscar 4, you fly the 6 mile arc there around and through to 45 degrees from centerline, is that correct?
That's affirmative, Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, thanks.
Oscar 4, we're outside the 10 degree.
Thank you. Oscar 4, when you've completed that run, fly heading of 290 visual.
Completion of run heading 290 visual, Oscar 4.
Runway 19, cleared for takeoff.
Also, I will start bringing back towards Archfield. There'll be a slight delay for the next one.
Climb for 3000 and Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, sorry, I'll make that climb to 3000 visual.
3000 visual, Oscar 4.
4466, correct departures, good day.
Departures 43466, good day.
Oscar 4, turn left heading 200 visual.
Left 200 visual, Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, turn left heading 180 visual.
Left 180 visual, Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, turn left heading 140 visual.
Left 140 visual, Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, the plan is to set you up for the Papa run. So that's 12 DME from the DME, is it?
That's affirmative, Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, I'll just stand by for your own navigation to that point. There'll be a slight delay for some arrivals, but I'll set you up shortly.
Understood, Oscar 4.
C785, turn right, heading 010.
Right, heading 010, I'll see 785.
Oscar 4.
Oscar 4.
My apologies, that's 12 miles from the threshold for 01.
Oscar 4, roger. Resume your own navigation. Track to hold at 12 miles from the threshold. Maintain 3000 visual.
Track visually to hold at 3000 to 12 miles from the threshold, Oscar 4.
Auscal 4, descend to 1,500 visual remaining on the orbits. There is circuit traffic in the circuit at Archfield at 1,000.
Descend 1,500 and copy traffic at Archfield. Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, sorry, confirming 1,500 visual.
My apologies, 1,500 visual, Oscar 4.
That run, if you like, at 1,500 visual, if that suits.
That will suit us, Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, roger, report tracking inbound.
We'll go Oscar 4.
Oscar 4 is established on the run.
Oscar 4, thanks. You need to do this one again as well?
Yeah, well, if we could do the same approach again next, that'd be appreciated, Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, okay. When you're ready, make left or right turn visual and track back towards Archfield. Just report in the turn.
My apologies, Oscar 4, just say again.
Oscar 4, when you're ready, after this run, make a left or right turn and track back towards the 12-mile position and let us know when you're in the turn.
Copy that. After this, we'll break off left or right, I'll let you know, and track back to the 12 miles.
Oscar 4, thanks. There is just traffic landing runway 19. Tower's got both in sight. If he was going to go around, he was going to do a left turn.
Copy that. He'll do a left turn. That makes us, we'll do a left turn also, Oscar 4.
Thanks.
Oscar 4, request the Pappy's on bright.
Oscar 4. Oscar 4, to manoeuvre as required visual to commence that same run.
Cleared to manoeuvre visually for the 12 mile on the same run, Oscar 4.
Oscar 1, for your next run, would you prefer the 6 mile or the 10 mile intercept?
Stand by, Oscar 4. Oscar 4, the next two after this is Alpha 1, which is the 6 miles, if possible.
Oscar 4, expect that.
Oscar 4, can you confirm the puppies are still on bright and we're established on this next run?
Oscar 4, I'll just check the tower. Oscar 4, yep, they're on stage 6.
Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, after this run, you're happy to manoeuvre for the 6 mile by yourself?
That's affirmative, Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, roger, on completion of this run, track is required for your 6 mile intercept and operate not above 2000 visual.
On completion, track is required and not above 2000 visual, Oscar 4.
Oscar 4, report turning on to that run.
Oscar 4. And Oscar 4's turning in on the run now.
Oscar 4.
Course 573 and Qantas 623, so the plan is Auscal's on final for 01 this time. Once he breaks out, he'll be tracking west, and I'll be hoping to get you away before he comes in for his last run.
Oscar 4's heading back out for the next run.
Oscar 4, roger, report when you're ready to turn inbound, and what's your intention at the minimum?
Just as a heads up, we had a bit of a fault on that run, so we'll need to do an extra run, come back around, it's the same run again. So if we could, if it's possible to break off and do the same left-hand turn and track downwind, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. There's a bit of a sequence building there now, so we'll get this one run in, and then there's unfortunately going to be a delay for the next.
Understood, Oscar 4.
Oscar 4.
Qantas 573 connects departures.
Departures, Qantas 573, g'day.
Cut 12. All stations ready for departure. One more opposite direction run for 01 with flight check, and then we'll get you away after that. It'll probably be about another 4 minutes.
Stand inbound now, Oscar 4.
Oscar 4.
Qantas 623 connects departures.
Qantas 623, sir.
Oscar 4, on completion of the run, fly heading 290 visual and climb to 1500 visual, and you can expect higher after you're established in the turn.
Turn on to 290, visual, climb for 1500, Oscar 4.
1242, there's about 20 miles to run there. There's been a bit of a delay due flight testing, and you're following a heavy, reduced to 1909 knots.
I just heard him reduce it to 190 knots, Mr. 1242.
Oscar 4, climb to 3000 visual.
3000 visual, Oscar 4.